Hello, guys.
Hello.
With us, we have a new person.
Hi.
Pinnacle has joined us, and we're going to do a 4-person co-op on the 8-brained room. I don't think it's overkill at all.
No, totally not.
So this hold is Archipelago.
Archipelago.
You guys know how to pronounce it better than me. And it's a hold by Penwielder, which is... I did Penwielder's Cube of Memories before, so I'm going to do another of his hold. Yay!
He does good holds.
Yeah.
Is he still around?
I haven't seen him in a while.
Okay.
Though I do remember him being around at some point.
He probably was around before I came around, I'm guessing.
Yeah, most likely.
Alright.
I remember him from like 2008 or 2009. Which is pretty far back.
Alright. In any case, Thravo, which is, I'm guessing who we're playing, an ordinary, weaponless, working-class citizen was shipwrecked on his very first voyage at sea. Help him return to the mainland by means of a long chain of islands.
Why can't he just go around them? Then we wouldn't have all these rooms to solve.
That's a good question.
Well, he only has a raft. I can see that from the picture, and that's only good for short distance sailing.
Yeah, it can't go out of arbitrary borders.
And thanks to the beta testers, I'm not going to name them off, but there they are. I've only seen Distrin, I think, and maybe TF Murphy, but I haven't seen the other two. In any case, let's get started. So, Duntar can do his famous narration.
I set out to survey and write of foreign lands, their goods, tastes, and cultures. It would have been for use by the Merchants' Guild, of which I am a member. Unfortunately, our expedition ran into frightfully bad weather very early on. Our boat, the cheapest one we had been able to hire, was broken to pieces by thundering waves larger than itself. I don't know what happened to anyone else on board, but I escaped with my life to the shore of a tiny island. It was the nearest of a long chain of islands which appeared to stretch all the way back to the mainland. This gave me immediate hope. If I could swim from one to another, I could make it back safely. Then my hopes darkened. Across the island I saw 2 cockroach queens. I had no weapon, but a piece of something floating on the other side of the island proved to be useful. I proceeded to try to drown the roaches so as to get a chance to rest.
Oh boy. That doesn't sound fun. So he practically gave away what we have to do, which is drown the roaches.
Well, not that there's much choice.
Yes.
Now, first problem I see is how to prevent them from spawning.
That's a good question, actually, because once they spawn, we're going to essentially die, because there's no way we're going to be able to kill the roaches, at least from what I think.
Well, we could drown those roaches as well. We just need to be in a good position to do so.
Right. From what I'm understanding, one way to drown this roach would be to have him on the top left, get this raft up here, and then kind of push him into the raft, and then we can easily kill him if he's up here, but I don't know how to get rid of the roaches. This one, I think we could put this raft right here, maybe, and push him in. No, but he's going to go up first from preference. Let's forget that idea. He's going to be a little more tricky by the looks of it. So, any ideas, anybody, of how we should start this?
Well, since we know how to kill that right roach, we might as well get to that one.
Alright.
From the looks of it, it's impossible to prevent them from spawning, so we need to put them in a position where they'll spawn as few roaches as possible.
That sounds like actually a good idea. And from the looks of it, I'm not going to be able to get him to where I said I would get him to.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't think the spawns are that much of a problem because we can tidy them up afterwards with the help of the raft. The real difficulty is finding a good location to kill the queens.
That's true.
Yeah, that's the trick is because there are good spots to trap the queens, but how to get them to those spots is the other question.
These 3x3 rocks look important, though.
Yes, they do.
Seems like there's no way to get a queen to spawn fewer than 3 roaches, but if you stand on the other side of one of those rocks, you can leave 3 roaches on the other side and deal with a queen somewhere else. It looks like the left rock isn't all that useful for that. Oh, actually, no, the right rock is also blocked in the same way.
So you can't do what you just said, basically.
I feel like that's relevant, though. It kind of has to be.
Yeah, because we need something to help maneuver the queens. This is the only way I can see it. Wait, I think I can actually get rid of this roach there. I play it carefully.
Yeah, maybe I'll say that.
Okay, that's one.
Alright.
Oh, maybe this room isn't as bad as it looks.
Yeah.
And we could probably move that other roach in the same manner.
Well, I think we could kill it right away, maybe. If we play our cards right.
Maybe.
Oh well.
I'm not trying to do it efficiently, I'm just going to... Let's just get rid of all these guys before they become a problem later. And I guess we can let these roaches spawn one more time. And that should clear the room.
Yay, clear.
And now we go to the second island, which has music. For some reason, the first island did not have music. Alright. So, it looks from the looks of things, we're going to have to get to the orb, and then...
And then get to the raft, and then kill the roaches.
But how do we maneuver these roaches?
You probably... Well, you've got to go around the 2x2 tree that's just below you. So you've got to get the roach that's to the right of you out so that you can get past it by going anti-clockwise around that tree. I don't see any other way to do it.
The small rock on the left side also looks suspicious.
That is true.
But I can't really see much of a way to manipulate it in a good way without getting stuck. Like that. That's stuck, pretty much.
Yeah, there's gonna be no way to... The other thing that we tried is this, but then this middle roach is gonna come. So we're gonna have to, looks like by the looks of things, deal with the middle roach first. Or maybe not.
Actually, I think we do. We don't want that top roach to come down and follow us like that, because otherwise that just spells bad things for us.
Right.
Yeah, now we have a third one joining our fun.
So that doesn't help either.
I don't think this strategy is going to work.
No, I don't think so either. We can try that. And have both of them. But then...
Movement order. Yay.
It's gonna play a part. Well, we could do that. Put him in a different spot. But yeah, there's too many that it's gonna still go right there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to distract one of these roaches somehow, maybe?
I think we want to...
Wait a second. What if you get the two right-hand roaches to pile up the same way, and then you get the top roach to follow you, and then you go clockwise around the tree instead of anti-clockwise?
Alright, let's try it.
No, you leave them where they are. You leave them until the top roach is nearly on you, and then go clockwise around the tree.
Like that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's... Then the roaches are gonna move up. Seems close, though.
Yeah, oh well.
It's close enough that it's either the solution or a really good red herring.
One of the two. Well, yeah, because there's no way I'm going to get away from those guys.
Yeah.
What if I waited one turn later?
No.
No, he's going to have to be right on top of me to make it work. Alright, so that's definitely not it.
Nope. My guess is we want to get that middle roach out of the way without bringing that top roach down.
What if you try the same thing as you just did, but without moving the right-hand roach? I don't know. Just see what happens.
Oh, yes, he won't even be near us.
Yeah, but you still get creamed by the middle one.
From the entrance, it's possible to get the rightmost roach caught up on the rock and the tree directly north of it. If you move north in the sand part, you can get that roach caught up in that corner.
Oh, that's actually true. So then that leaves us with just two roaches.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do a similar fashion down here.
I'm not so sure.
Is there somewhere good he can go over this way?
Doesn't seem like it. You can get it stuck up there, but then it'll jump you as soon as you leave that power token area.
Yeah, that's true. We could try the anti-clockwise thing again.
Yeah.
Now that we have one less.
That one roach to the north can get caught between those two rocks.
Right.
So now it's just one roach to deal with.
So then we could try something like this.
Oh yeah, that works.
So the moment we go for this store, that roach will start running towards us.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Maybe we want to move the other roaches somewhere else before hitting that.
Just the bottom roach, because it takes 7 turns to get to the other side of that rock, and it also takes 7 turns for that roach to get past that rock.
So what do you propose we do?
The bottom left roach looks like the only problem here, so looks like it might be possible to... No, that doesn't work. Never mind, I thought I had something.
You knew a puzzle with 4 roaches and a switch could be difficult.
Well, it is a puzzle with a swordless person, too.
Yeah, that's true.
And a raft.
Being swordless really just makes the game simpler, though.
Yeah.
It's 2 less actions.
True. Well, we could run over here ourselves before that roach ever moves.
Yeah.
Not sure if that...
Can you get round the trees to the right of you in any way? I mean, get all the roaches to pile up together? No. If you go up and right and then and then go down. No, go right and then southeast around that tree. Does that? No, of course not.
I think just punch the roaches.
They punch him to death.
Goblins punch roaches. Kinda.
Yeah, and in JRPG can punch monsters too.
Maybe he's just a scaredy cat. I don't know.
Yeah. Or he doesn't want to get his hands dirty. He's a merchant, not a smite master.
Right.
Well, if everything has 1 HP and 0 defense, then... I mean, it basically... I don't know where I'm going with that.
So the
Well,
only
the thing... Well, he...
you can go, Jeff.
Well, I was just gonna say something like, well, they may have no defense and 1 HP, but the guy also has 0 attack, from what it seems.
Right.
Okay, you can go.
I was thinking the only other thing we could try to change is putting this roach somewhere else. Other than that, these other roaches seem to be in good spots. Maybe if we could get the roach here, then everything would be better, but I don't think that's possible in any way. No, it's not.
No, it isn't.
The only two things we can do from this point is either go right or hit the switch and try to do something. Either way, though, this way you be surrounded. That doesn't really help. I mean, I can starve to death here. That's fine. I don't think there's another way to move this roach. Well, we could always go the opposite direction.
Does that really change
Sure,
much?
what that's gonna do.
Yeah, same here. Doesn't seem to change much.
That is true, it doesn't. Alright, so forget that. That's probably not as... Wait.
Hold on.
Something happened with this? No, it doesn't seem like it.
Hmm.
You can either get them to go up or down.
You can move east.
Any way to get
and
that roach caught up in the entrance?
I wish.
So do I. That would make things a bit easier.
Well, I mean, other than earlier where we could get them right here.
Yeah.
You know, I had an idea. What if we somehow got all three of these roaches down here, got them all stuck along this wall, and then ran up here?
What's the movement order between the two roaches that are west at the moment?
1,
No, the west.
2.
3.
Let me try my suicidal idea real quick. Alright, so if somehow all three of these roaches could get... this is going to be tricky to set up. You can get 2 stuck there. But, okay, this one's going to have to chase pretty close. But then those guys are going to get... We could always get them stuck there. Alright, okay, wait. Okay, so, okay, so I'm gonna do this. We can get this one stuck here. These two, we can easily, well, maybe easily, maybe not. It seems like we were only, no, it seems like only one roach is gonna get stuck at a time. Getting all 3 in this area is not gonna really happen.
Yeah.
best I can do is get that there.
Well, it seems like to me if you got that top roach out of the way, you have those 2 trees at the top that could help with manipulating. So maybe if you try to get that...
I still can't stop thinking about that rock on the left side. It really seems like it has to do something.
Yeah, because it is a little bit awkwardly placed.
Yeah, but from my experience with manipulating monsters, a single space like that isn't really helpful. Because there isn't really much time to push something around, because... Yeah, it's hard to explain it in words, but...
The other question is, why would there be a checkpoint there? It looks like we have to... Looks like there would be some sort of manipulation we have to do there, otherwise why place a checkpoint?
That goes with my idea of getting all 3 right here, but I still don't know how.
Well, maybe we don't need all 3 of them there. Maybe only like 2, or maybe even 1. I think the top one's the one we want there at the very least.
Then where do we place the bottom one? Because if I try to get up here, he's barely too fast. Because of movement order, he doesn't go before that roach. Which I wish he did.
Yeah.
Wait, what if you try that again, but at the point where you're below the tree? So do the same sequence of moves as just now. So
something like this.
Yeah, but do the same sequence of moves as you tried just now. So go around. No, go around the tree the other way.
This way?
Yeah. And now, what if you try going southwest twice? Oh no, that doesn't work. Sorry, just ignore everything I say.
No, any help is appreciated.
I think what we had before was closer.
Where this roach... Okay.
Where the north one's caught between those 2 rocks.
So this method.
Right, so now we just have to deal with that roach.
This one?
No, the south one. But is there anything we could do about it?
Well, the only things that can be done is going up here with him, bringing him down here, and then going up here. Die right here. Doesn't bring us anywhere. And we die right here.
How very generous of the level architect, providing so many choices for us in how to die.
See, this is why merchants would always carry at least a dagger.
So they could kill any roaches in their way.
Yeah.
Actually, I think a staff would be really useful in this hold.
Yeah.
My question is, why did he decide to go sell stuff across seas on a tiny boat? I know that he couldn't afford a big boat, but it's still kind of suicidal in a way.
Yeah.
The only other thing is, I wish... The only problem with this is where this roach is located. I still like the idea of trapping the roaches here, but I wouldn't know what to do with this roach. And... because for the most part, I could get these 2 roaches easily right here, I think. And try.
You know, I've just realised something, or I think I have.
Only problem is
Well, that's pretty close. Maybe mix up the movement order?
Yeah, I can try that.
Yeah, sorry, you try this, but I think I've got an idea.
What's your idea?
You try this first, and if it doesn't work, I'll tell you mine.
Alright, well, I think the problem is that roach up there is still there.
Yeah, it's like I said, we want to get that one out of the way, because if we
Wait.
do, that opens up more possibilities.
What if we use a bit of his...
Yeah. That's exactly what I was going to suggest.
Hey, now we can do what we were thinking of doing.
Okay, we can go up. Up where, though, is the question.
Going around those rocks, so
Yeah,
we can get all of those roaches stuck.
And now we've got access to the orb.
Yeah,
That was evil.
Yes, it was.
but clever.
Alright, we can kill the rest.
Yay! Now my question from the last question I posed stands. Why doesn't he just use the rafts? I mean, yeah, I know there's arbitrary borders, but aside from that, he could just take one raft, then go to the next raft, and then go to the next raft, and so on and so on. Except here, well, there isn't one, but you could just take one of the rafts and just swim around the coasts of the tiny islands and just avoid the puzzles.
Exactly. Alright.
Maybe he's masochistic.
The rafts are probably on invisible ropes, or at least underwater ropes that connect to the islands or something.
Well, this one makes sense because it's trapped in the middle.
Yeah.
But then, how is he going to get to the 4th island?
Well, from what I recall, I think he swims from island to island, which makes my previous question a lot more valid. Why doesn't he just use those other rafts?
And why doesn't he swim to avoid the roaches?
Yeah, right? Why must he clear up all those islands?
No idea.
And actually, why does he have to clear up this island? All the roaches are behind doors and they're not even moving.
How about we just get on with solving the puzzle?
Nothing makes sense.
So what we have to do
Okay, yeah. Anyway.
is kill stuff with
Yes.
Wubbas.
Wubbas.
Oh boy. I don't even begin to know what to do.
Well, it seems you need to get one of the lubbers to one side of the raft, so the roaches aren't going to kill you.
I think it would be a good idea to not release the roaches until you've got things set up in a good way.
Well, yeah, I don't have to release them right away.
So, in fact, yeah, that sequence of moves you just did was perfect. You just need the raft to be on the left, as it is now. So release the roaches and put the wubbers where you had them, so that they're on the right of that water square. Then wait for the wubbers to come closer to you.
Then break it open.
Yeah.
So I can get rid of one, but then the other is going to be...
Right, because there's no way to push the rafts without walking right into the roach.
But it's 3 squares. Can't you wait for 2 roaches to be on it?
The movement order seems to stop them.
Even then, you'll just kill one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Because the other's going to follow. Ah, what was?
At least they're trying to protect you this time.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
They're friendly.
They're good wubbas.
I don't know about good wubbers. Is there such a thing?
Apparently so.
What if you have them alternating wubbas with roaches?
Yeah,
Like, what do you mean?
like a wubba and then a roach and then another wubba, or vice versa.
Right, so then you can kill a roach, and then a wubba will move onto the platform, and you're safe.
Or so are you saying get a wubba right here on this platform where I'm standing currently, and then move?
Right.
Could try that. My only question is, how do we keep them there while getting the others right there? No! Why can't that other one stay there?
Because it doesn't want to.
I want it to, though.
Though, I don't know. I mean, nothing in this hold has required, like, really precise manipulation so far.
Don't worry, it's going to get worse.
Yeah.
So I think this is a good idea. It's just blocking the right side.
My personal idea would be to have the wubbas set up on those trees before we release the roaches, so they'll get stuck on the wubbas. We can deal with only a few roaches at a time.
So something like this?
Yeah, kind of. You get one wubba stuck on each side and just release the roaches after that.
Alright, let's try that. Actually, can I get you one turn closer? There we go. No, but you're gonna follow. If you didn't follow, I could get that to work.
Well, the position of the wubba right now won't really be good because the roach is gonna slide past. So you might want to filter out that south wubba.
Yeah, that sounds... There we go.
Yeah.
That's a little...
And I'd personally set up at least one more wubba so that another roach could get locked. Maybe one of the south ones.
Theoretically, we could lock every wubba
Yeah.
if we set it up correctly.
Yeah, that's kind of what I had in mind, honestly.
Well, let's try something like
That
this.
does look promising.
Yeah.
Wait for him. Okay,
This looks
Alright.
good.
that was a good
Yeah.
start. Now we just need the other two.
It's pretty easy to get them out one at a time.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just run around with this roach.
Oh.
Tell us the web was want to kill us.
Oh no, they've gone rogue.
I don't know if this is the most effective way of doing this, but...
As long as it gets done, I don't care.
Right. Alright, that... somewhat works.
Yeah. Alright, we did it.
Hooray!
I mean, the optimizers are probably going to be like, okay, unsubscribe.
Right.
I will have none of this unoptimized trash.
By the time I reached the fourth island, I had gained some confidence. The endeavour to swim from island to island in order to return home had seemed like a faint hope. If none of my shipmates survived, then what should I? What would I do if I made it back to the mainland? I'd accomplish nothing, except drowning some wubbers. That's always an accomplishment. I would be in debt for the boat, since we had bought no insurance for our voyage. I would have nothing left but my skill with a pen. Well, why haven't you brought one with to help kill the roaches?
Stab.
But I
Well, the
resolved
pen
then to
is
stop.
mightier than the sword. Oh, sorry.
Yes. It's okay, Jeff. But I resolved then to stop worrying about such matters. It'd be enough now to merely survive, which I seemed to be doing with some degree of success. Air and water alike turned frigid as I neared the fourth island. My wet clothes did little to ease my shivering, but as I pulled myself up from the water, I saw something else that gave me hope. Am I really reading this correctly? Two blue figures stood near me. Mimics. I had never had a chance to work with mimics before, but I knew they could serve me as well as I could serve myself.
Great. Is it going to be mimics?
Yes, it's going to be mimics.
Why'd it have to be mimics?
I think we could save this for the next part.
Yeah.
We got through 3 islands, which probably took who knows how long.
Well,
I have
42
no idea.
minutes.
Huh?
42 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to cut
yeah.
off the part there.
Good idea.
So, next time on... I forgot what this is called already.
Archipelago?
Okay, everybody else knows but me. So, when we do that hold, which is this hold, which is
Just call it lots of islands.
lots of islands,
Lots of tiny islands.
we shall continue then. See you then,
Yeah.
everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Pinnacle, you can say goodbye too.
Bye.